So, yeah, now this is the escape sequence, obviously. I'm going to use a couple shortcuts here, or I'm going to try to at least. First one is if you shine spark, oh shoot. If you shine spark down here, you can avoid all the bad guys up on top. Otherwise, you just have to chase around. And then the second is in the next room. And then obviously there's the other big secret at the end of the game is you can rescue the friends. And the room is filling with lava! Oh, how wonderful. Alright, I'm going to try it. See if it works. Woo! Yeah, you can shine spark this entire thing. Unfortunately, that makes getting back up to the top a lot easier. Like I mentioned earlier, I tried to do a legit run through, so I mean it's not nearly a super fast time or anything. When I was getting really into it earlier, and I would play with my friend, we started doing time trials on, how fast you can do a 100% run. And let's see here, she got down to about 115, and I was at about 119 at my best. We then decided one time to do a race. We basically, he had his Super Nintendo, I had my Wii Virtual Console, because I mean, I think we both determined that it's the exact same game. So, he had a Super Nintendo controller, I was using the GameCube controller, which is actually kind of awkward for every time you want to fire. But, we both wound up using our controllers to play the game. And eventually, we both got through the game. We both died at different times in the game, but then, when push came to shove and we both finished the game, we both tied at like 121. An hour and 21 minutes with 100% completion. So, we thought that was pretty epic. He's going to Stanford now. I'm staying here at school. I'm staying here for school. Obviously, yeah, I went and saved the friends. I genuinely feel bad when I don't save the friends. I don't know if that just makes me a over-caring person or what, but can you see them? There they go! Bye, friends! The operation was completed successfully. So, like I mentioned, 206. That is pretty good, I think, for my legit style run-through. No sequence breaking, no advanced techniques, so I had to go back to Brinstar a couple times just to pick up items. Like I didn't use the mock ball trick at the beginning, and like I mentioned, I tried to avoid using the wall jumping and shine spark until I theoretically learned those moves from the characters in the game. Other than that, I think it was a pretty solid run. I noticed that at the end, once I defeat what is his name? Dragoon, the big guy in the water level in Meridia. That I was almost going exactly the same speed as I would with my previous speed runs. So, because you've got all the items and you've got all the capabilities at that point. So, I just noticed that and I thought that was kind of interesting. I did kill Dragoon the old-fashioned way, shooting up his belly with super missiles. And, I know there's the shortcut, obviously you could have done that, but I don't know, I felt that this was actually pretty cool. I hope the volume's up high enough. I just thought about that right now. Hopefully the volume is up enough that you can hear it as well as my voice. Other than that, yeah, this is Super Metroid, a game that I've really gotten into more recently than other games. I should play Metroid Prime eventually. I really should. But, school makes it harder to do that kind of stuff, obviously. A couple other games I've been trying to catch up on. I just played Mario Sunshine, like I mentioned in the previous vlog posting, but that one was okay. I'm glad I got it just to say that I got it. Another game I need to finish up is Okami. I think I'm about a quarter of the way through that. I've had the game for almost a year, but I've only been able to play it here and there, or an hour or two at a time. But yeah, so hopefully I remember where I'm at and what I have to do. And I think I'm about 33% done on that. The other game I need to finish off is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door for GameCube. That one I think I'm almost done. I remember getting pretty far on it because I was doing it pretty seriously a couple years ago, but then school got out and I stopped because I went to research in California, and and here we go. Obviously, for under 3 hours, you get Samus without her suit. She unfurls her hair, makes a big jump. Just wanted to show you guys I did get 100%. If I could figure out how to record this with better quality, I might actually consider uh, airing this. But, I just like this game. I hope you enjoy it too. Alright, this is Big Mac signing off.